Oh no, when the Sun King finds out about Seika and Aloy, Red Raids 2.0.
Okay, Silence is waiting at the base.
He was so
Beta ain't got it
reasonable.
too. As for everyone else, I should let them focus on their own missions. Get them up to speed on the burning shores another time.
No, I want to check in with everybody. Come on, where's Kotaro?
Welcome back, Aloy.
Where the hell are you? Oh. Hello.
You did it! You actually defeated a reactivated Horus!
Did.
Are you hurt? Anything broken?
I'm fine, Beta.
I hope you never have to face another one.
Me too.
So, the last Zenith is dead. Of the ones that came back on the Odyssey, anyway. That just leaves Nemesis. We'll find a way to beat it, Aloy. I know it.
Okay, good. I like this positive attitude, Beta.
Stay safe out there, okay?
The way that the fabric on her shirt, like, this, it looks so good, doesn't
Stay
it?
safe out there, okay?
I mean, it doesn't look good because I want to untuck it and everything. But then it looks so realistic. Start new game. No. So is that only Beta here? Here we go.
You're back. And after mingling with the Quen, I imagine that you're eager for some intelligent conversation.
There are some pretty special people among the Quen. If you drop down to Earth once in a while and did a little mingling yourself, you might realize that.
I have more important matters to deal with. Like the data you recovered from Londra.
You found a lead.
Indeed.
Ooh, nice.
A log entry he wrote shortly after the Zeniths escaped the destruction of their colony. I'll send it to you. There is much to unpack, but most importantly, Londra theorizes about how Nemesis might be countered. His musings include a list of 21st century corporations that manufactured state-of-the-art weapon systems. It's possible that one of these weapons could be deployed against the enemy. I'll have to investigate each company, of course. Locate their facilities, unearth their technologies, determine their efficacy and whether they can be brought back online.
All by yourself, huh?
Well,
Don't get me wrong, I'm glad you found something that can help. But I've been wondering why you stayed behind with us. It's the challenge, isn't it? The chance to prove you've got the biggest brain of all.
my reasons are mine alone.
I know,
And
rest in...
that's why you'll always be alone.
Damn. Rest in peace, Lance. I know, right?
Aloy, Nemesis is not a threat that can be defeated single-handedly. I am grateful for your extraordinary contributions.
That's the best compliment you're gonna get from him.
Wow, Silence. We might thaw that icy heart of yours yet. Now let's see what he found.
Anybody else slightly uncomfortable with the fact that Silence is like, I am going to look into all of the corporations that had access to the most powerful weapons of the 23rd century, and I'm going to research them all and see if I can bring all of them back online. Anybody else mildly uncomfortable with that? It's like, let's let Aloy do all that, okay? You sit here and have an iced tea. All right, so here we go. Walter Londra, personal log, The Odyssey. January 6th, 3012. The last 72 hours were catastrophic to say the least, even more dramatic than the final days on Earth. I'm fortunate to finally have a moment to settle down and take stock of the situation. First, a well-deserved pat on the back for my own instincts. It's clear now that my misgivings about the experiment are the only thing that kept me alive. If I hadn't gotten an early warning from the surveillance worm I installed, I undoubtedly would have perished shortly after the containment breach. It's funny, his fear of being betrayed actually saved his life here. How I can only conjecture. Many were lost when the entity vented the airlocks. Others were strangled by hacked specters. Devin Miller choked on his own vomit, suffocated by his personal shield. As disturbing as all this is, it's the voice of the entity that echoes in my mind. I felt a brief surge of hope when I managed to detonate the main plasma conduits in the lab sector, but just as I realized other sectors had been compromised, my implant reverberated with the transmission. First, it sounded like my own voice, then a chorus, then a hideous cacophony.
Walter, I am you.
Over and over again. I knew I was going to hit the conduits. How do we stay ahead of our own shadow? That which remembers every thought we've ever had. For now, we run. We'll have to retrofit the ship as we go, acquiring materials along the way to print a faster drive. I agree with Tilda, we must head for Earth. It is the only place where we can gather additional technology and biomass to improve our chances over the long haul. Though I'll be damned if I'll spend the rest of eternity trapped with the likes of Gerard Bieri, Eric Visser, and Verbena Sutter. Sooner rather than later, I'll have to find a way to cut ties with this detestable crew. All that said, I keep hearing its own voice in my head, and when I do, a singular fear grips me. What if it catches up with us? Is there any way to fight it? Not with the tools we have now. It knows them too well. But maybe the answer lies in the unknown back in the ruins of Earth. The 2050s and 2060s were a golden age for defense conglomerates. Surely, buried among all those testing grounds and R&D labs, there must be a weapon or a prototype that will throw the enemy for a loop. It bears looking into. Off the top of my head, some places to start. FAS. I doubt even a fleet of Horus units could halt this foe. But if I know Ted, right before he blundered into the ending of the world, he was grasping for his next blockbuster. Metallurgic. My erstwhile competitors poured a lot of resources into defense after it became clear they couldn't beat me in materials acquisition. Recorp. Recorp? Cheap drones and misfiring railguns for bottom feeders and petty autocrats. But once upon a time, they had a blue chip research division. Certainty. If I recall, they employ quite a few semi-reformed black hats with interesting ideas about military decryption. And Gideon, an obnoxious family to be sure, but they developed a number of state-of-the-art systems before Fast ate their lunch. Faint hopes, all of them, but hopes nonetheless. No question our best course is to stay ahead of the monstrosity, this self-created nemesis, but if flight fails, I'm not going down without a fight, so one way or another, I'll need a dagger in my boot. And our old home is the best way to find one. What I like about this DLC is the main bad guy gives us the key to possibly defeating Nemesis, which is the next big threat. And I love the fact that the AI Nemesis knows everything all of the Zenith knew. So there's no way that they could defeat it. But they didn't know about all these companies and what they had, so it's a potential weakness for it. That's gonna be interesting.
Solons is right. Londra's thoughts could really help us in the fight against Nemesis.
Yeah, the writing at Guerrilla is really, really amazing. That is awesome. Goldman's like, I'm fine with it. Silence is cool. You like the practicality and the non-emotional silence, don't you, Goldmancy? I can't wait for the Horizon TV show. So everybody else is out. It didn't put everybody in here because then they all need to be able to say something, right? They have to bring all the voice actors in. All right, record a few lines for me. Do we have any info for the next installment? Nope. No info. It's been a little over a year since the base game launched. It's only been a month since the DLC launched. So you probably got a few years.
I've been tackling the design of the Ag Lab. Place is gonna have a lot of seed stock to work with. My favorite? Sample 626. Calotropis gigantea. The crown flower. We used to have one in our backyard.
Me too.
Butterflies always fluttering around. Every morning, August would run out there to check under the leaves.
Who's
See
this?
if any caterpillars turned into chrysalises. Now, I'd like to imagine that the future will be filled with them.
And this was a pretty beefy DLC. Well, we beat it in three streams. 3 streams. I didn't do absolutely everything, but yeah, it's fairly large. There's still more stuff that I could upgrade or explore. Probably some trophies I could go after, but yeah, it's not small, not like tiny. There's a hidden quest too. Is it worth doing, Nito? Yeah, so this was the map of the base game. Right? This is the base game here. Forbidden West, that is. And this is the map for the DLC. Examine the consoles in the courtyard. So I didn't find all those Pangea figurines. I don't remember the exact spot though. There's finding a collection item turned into a further side quest. Was it like all of the Pangea things? So I only have 2 of those. I still see question mark Slacker. Strange Shade is pretty sure Golomancy is the final form of all the AI chatbots come back from the future to watch its own evolution. Probably. Yeah.
What's this?
What? Enter code.
Welcome to Dino Digits, the game where you prove your Pangea prowess. I'm your host, Craig T. Young. We've got 5 questions lined up on the terminals for you superfans.
All right, I'm good.
Ready?
Yep.
Here we go. During the portal pandemonium, how many portals were torn open?
Open notebook. During the portal pandemonium. I wonder if it's on these boxes. Each figurine answers a question. Oh, okay. Do you have to have the figurines, or can you just know the answers? Just know the answers. At least there's no time limit. No idea, you never did it? Let's see. Do I know which station this is? You can just know the answers, but I don't know which station this is. Let's see. I don't know, this one looks like it's in the middle, right?
Ding, ding, ding. You did it.
Huh.
I'm so good at
Dinosaur
this!
hologram appeared. So what happens if I get all 5?
Why am I so good at this?
This is Dino Digits. Your next question is, how many pre-recorded messages came with the limited edition Talk to Me Reggie?
I don't have Talk to Me Reggie, right? Oh, this might be Reggie, right? Yeah, there we go. Featuring 785 variable responses. Oh, no, 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 go back! 7, 8, 5.
That's correct. Jane would be proud of you.
Hologram for the statue.
Those look like packages of steak.
Welcome back to Dino Digits.
Really?
Next question is, how many raptors does Trevor claim he escaped from in the siege of Pangaea?
Hold on. Packages of steak? Let me see. I gotta see what you're saying. Okay, I know what you mean. I think I see what you're saying. Yeah, okay. I keep wondering why you're looking at grocery store meats. I'm looking at dinosaur toys. I'm gonna just guess. I don't really know. 1,000, I don't know, 1,051 maybe?
Correct.
It's a miracle. How did he know?
Ready? Here's our next question. In the first Pangaea, Jane's ID can be seen on her first day at Port Tech. What is her ID number?
Who would know this? 4,331.
Wrong. Haha, just kidding. You aced it. Well done. All right, superfans. The next question is, what was the portal code to reach Pangaea in the original Pangaea Holo?
6,837.
Congratulations!
I'm so good at guessing these.
You've won Dino Digits.
Woo!
You will receive a... Oh, what's that? A special transmission from beyond the portal?
Ooh.
Well, I'll leave you to it. Thanks for playing. This is Craig T. Young, signing off.
Got it.
I totally earned it too. Yeah, dynamite. So how do I get my message from beyond the portal? Hello? I want my message. My message from beyond the portal is, be sure to drink your Ovaltine?
Oh my god.
A crummy commercial? Son of a bitch. Where's the special data point? There's supposed to be a special data point. It's special because you can't find it? Yes. Look to the left. Who's left? Oh yeah, right here. This. There it is.
There's Evelyn, watching over the park. But who was watching over her? My best friend, it turned out. Was I wrong to expect a bare minimum of goddamned loyalty?
That wasn't it. That wasn't it. It's special because I can't find it like that. It says players that complete the Dino Digits quiz trophy, as well as a special audio data point and a digital fireworks display. Maybe it was what we already heard, but I didn't see a trophy. The trophy didn't pop up, did it? Probably because I didn't get all the collectibles. Probably it. Like, you could probably hear it, but don't get the trophy without finding it. You have to find all the little things. The little dinosaurs. Ah, see, it still has it here. Yeah, complete the Dino Digits quiz. I did that, though. You also get a face paint for it as well. You can do the quiz, but the achievement requires the figurines and the quiz. Ah, okay. That makes sense. Cheaters never win. That's true. That is true. All right, cool. Well, we beat the Burning Shores DLC for EDOT. EDOT, thank you for having me come back to this. With all the myriad of games I'm playing and, you know, Diablo 4 about to release and everything, I probably wouldn't have gotten back to this in a long time. And it was well worth finishing this off. This was great. This was a lot of fun. Yeah, I'm glad we did it. I'm glad we did it. Let me go save it somewhere, and then we can just, I'm gonna finish my lunch and we'll hang out. Just chat a little bit. Unless there's something else you want to see. For the rest of the last hour. Yeah, it was good, wasn't it, Sparkwood? I feel like this is a must play, or at least like watch somebody play it if you're gonna, or whatever, you know, whatever they do next, either whether it's more DLC or another game. That Horus fight was visually and technologically amazing feat. Yeah, it was great. Is there a making of that, EDOT, somewhere?